Okay, we're gonna make this very uncomfortable. I need everyone to stand up. Stand up. Up, 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 up. And I need everyone to clap one time, clap two times, clap three times. All right, now we got some blood in your body. Go ahead, sit down. Okay, so I do see some familiar faces from those of you that have been in these events in Asia. That's pretty much my area that I pretty much focus on. But I've had the privilege to bring on board a good friend of mine named Carlos Melendez, who is now our Latin president of sales and marketing. Give a little background behind myself. I have been in the crypto space for a very long time. I came in the exact date, July 22 of 2009. I was an idiot and sold my Bitcoin in March of 2013. Coincidentally, a friend of mine, months later, had asked me to come to Thailand to work on a project, who actually introduced me to this gentleman right here, Adrian, from Spain, Portugal, and a variety of other different locations. But what came to my surprise and my eye-opener was coming out to Thailand and working on two pretty significant projects. One that helped with biometrics using blockchain, and the other one was the interface to help banks to communicate to each other for the Thai banking systems. Now, that also opened my eyes because of you guys' industry, the gaming industry. And those of you that work in the Asian community know that in very specific countries, it is vast. But that wasn't really my focus. My focus really was just making money. So I got into the mining field and focused on mining. And from mining, I went into the peer-to-peer market. There happened to be a friend of mine who had someone with him that needed some Bitcoin, but didn't know how to buy. And those of you who've been in the space for a long time, you guys know these two powerhouses, Local Bitcoin and Paxful. Local Bitcoin was pretty much the pioneer of making sure that people can get Bitcoin a lot easier, but the fees were astronomical. We were one of those individuals, one of those vendors that were the astronomical prices. Keyword, astronomical prices. But I have mentored and guided a variety of different organizations, primarily in the MLM industry. And just like you guys' industry, multi-level marketing industries globally have a hard time receiving and dispersing funds. So 2021, a friend of mine, my business partner, who has been my business partner for 25 plus years, we decided to create this project called DFix. I have no slides, so I'm just going to just randomly rant about what we do without slides. So essentially, our system that started to build out 4 years ago, what the whole purpose was to allow organizations to disperse funds relatively quickly using crypto. And if you've been in the space for a long time and you know how the BTC prices are insanely exaggerate itself on a day-to-day basis, but if you've been in the space long enough, also you also understand that the gas fees can go from $1 to $40 2 months later. And so dispersing funds globally can be cumbersome. You would think it'd be easy using Bitcoin, but unfortunately, sometimes it cannot, depending on your gas fees. So we decided to create what's called a mother-child wallet system. What that allows us to do is to disperse funds relatively, really quickly. So these multi-level marketing companies would reach out to us and would let us know that they have 50,000, 40,000, 5,000 members that they need to disperse their funds to globally, but the gas fees were too high, and we happen to have a way to reduce those gas fees. So that was our focus. But my ADD kicks in rather quickly. And so my partner decided, okay, we built this amazing system, but we are not really focusing on the true problem. And the true problem is, how does someone from Mexico can get funds to someone from Puerto Rico quickly, but without all the headache? We all have problems with KYC. We all have problems with sending funds to each other, but we obviously know that crypto is the most easiest way. But crypto is also the hardest way when it comes to moving funds from the blockchain or from your wallets down to your bank account. So our system that actually, our new updated system that's now going to be available for the world, will now allow people to send funds relatively quickly for micropennies, still using USDT or BTC or whatever it is that you have. So no longer are you paying $7, $8 using Tron or Ethereum to send a $50 transaction. Our transaction fees and our system that we built bases everything off of the small transactional fee. So if you're sending $100 to your buyers or your winners for you guys, that fee would only be 20 cents. But not only can you send that, we are basically our .csv ecosystem allows you to drop a file into our system so you can send out to 3,000 people within 60 minutes, which has been very difficult for a lot of operators. And that's been our focus. So that's why I mainly focus in Asia. But now our wallet system now will allow the player to go from one operator to another operator, all in one ecosystem. I can go further and further, but unfortunately I don't have no slides with me, but I will take questions now. No questions?
How did you tackle this so well? Did you work on having multiple deposits of crypto in different countries? Actually doing it?
Correct. So essentially it works like this. Everything sits in what we call our mother wallet. Our mother wallet has a bunch of child wallets. If you're inside the same ecosystem, when the funds show up, we can distribute to all child wallets on a microtransaction. So it's a little secret sauce we've been working on for quite some time. And that's how we do it. So it doesn't matter if you're on what chain you're on. You can be on XRP. When the XRP, USDT stable token gets released, whether you're on Ethereum or Tron, it doesn't matter. Litecoin, Bitcoin, we pretty much focus on the primary tokens and coins that are available. And the most common question I get, we are in Europe, and I know that there are certain countries that are about to limit and put regulations against using USDT, and they are now producing a Euro stable token, and which is very important. And I think it's going to put a lot of pressure on the USDT market, which is okay, which is needed. We are steps ahead. So what that allows us to do is the day that the Euro stable token gets released, we will be ready within 72 hours. So our team that has been building this for 4+ years have already put in so many different applications in our back end to make sure that when there's new regulations in different countries or new stable tokens that come out, we are a step ahead so we can turn on the light like that. Other questions? None. No operator questions. This is very weird for me because the Asian market always asks questions. That's it? Okay. All right, you guys, I'm Akili Polee, and I will see you guys later.